Hello drummers, hope you're well. This is a video about your paradiddles and how to get faster and smoother and more flowing with them using the lovely down, up, Moeller whipping type of motion. That one that looks like this. So down, up, 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 down, up. With your right and with your left. Now, hopefully you're cool with that technique. If you're not, that's totally fine. Go to the description below this video. The first link I'll post will be to my second most watched video of all time actually on this channel, which is about that down, up, Moeller type of stroke. There I talk about it in terms of getting faster on your hi-hat or your ride in your drum grooves, but the same principles apply here. Now, assuming you're cool with that, let's have a look at a paradiddle. Paradiddles go, of course, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. It's onomatopoeia. Somebody decided one day that para is the noise of one stick in the other, and diddle is the noise of two hits with the same stick. Paradiddle, paradiddle. And when you see this one written out, for example, in the list of rudiments from the Percussive Arts Society, there's always an accent written on the beat. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. The paradiddle itself is 16ths, but you accent on the beat. A bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. We can achieve that using that lovely Moeller method. Now what we're going to do is take it through at first just one stroke at a time. Then we'll do some speed building, some little drills with the metronomes. There'll be like a play along part to this as well. What I'll do in the description below as well is or in fact in a pinned comment, I'll put the time where the play along bit starts. So if you're a returning viewer and you just want to get cracking, you can jump straight to it. It's going to go Moeller downstroke for the right, Moeller upstroke for the left. So as soon as you hit that left, your left wrist there with that imaginary bit of string around it, it's being pulled up. Your elbow, the tip of your stick are heavy. So far we've had right, left. Now that wrist is going to be coming up as you're doing your right, right, which are just little tap strokes, regular hits, ready for your Moeller downstroke on the 2, right? 1 E and a 2. Seeing that? I'll do it again. 1 E and a 2. So your Moeller upstroke is preparing all the time when you're playing your right, right, or indeed your left, left in the paradiddle. Your other hand is preparing that downstroke, that imaginary bit of string tied around the wrist, pulling it up, the tip of your stick and your elbow behaving like they're nice heavy objects. You're in this position here, ready to do your big whipping motion to give that accented note. So again, right, left, right, right, left. Then you're just going to continue right, hold on, I'll do it again, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. You seeing this? So whenever you're doing the double, you're on the way up with that other wrist, preparing it for the accented stroke, right? Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. As soon as you hit the single, which is in the second position of the 4, right, left, that one there, right, right. As soon as you hit the single version of the left, it's on its way up, man. On its way up, ready to play that downstroke. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. You seeing this? Just a classic application of that Moeller down and upstroke. As opposed to, of course, a drummer trying to play, I'm kind of caricaturing there, but a drummer playing it all with their wrists, or all with their arms, even worse, or I guess all with their fingers as well. But yeah, man, this one, playing that, bringing out that accent. I'm going to do one more time nice and slow. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. Now all the notes that aren't the big Moeller downstroke, or the upstroke, just playing just quiet, man. Little tap strokes, drop the stick on the drum, bounce it back cleanly. It's a brilliant bit of practice, man, because you're practicing so much stuff here. You're practicing the rudiment itself and getting faster at it. You're practicing the Moeller technique. You're practicing dynamic control on the quiet notes and just contrast as well. So what I'm going to do is put the click on at 60 beats per minute. This is the play along part. Have a little play along with me. 2, 3, 4. So we're going to play. One E and a 2 E and a 3 E All right, that was 60. Let's whiz it up a bit. Let's go up to 80 BPM. Here it comes. I'll count us in. So same thing, man. Maximum contrast between the accented note and the quieter notes. Big, go big with that Moeller technique, especially when you go at these slower speeds. Really burn it in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, up to 100 BPM. Obviously, if I'm whizzing through it here, when you're working on this under your own steam, go whatever speed you like, go super slow, only push it up when you're super happy. If you start to feel that tension coming in, that's it, man, stop there. Just go as fast as you can, but still playing it just about correctly and cleanly and loosely. Here we go, 3, 4. Okay, 120. Again, I'm whizzing through this pretty quick, man. Take your time with this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 140. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, let's go 160. We'll see if we can get up to 200, man, that'd be fun. So 160, here it comes. 2, 3, 4. Cool. If you need a metronome, by the way, you don't have one, just type in, which is what I'm doing here, the word metronome to Google and one appears. Very cool. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 180. One thing about when you go faster, I always think is that just because of the lack of time to do it, your big Moeller movement, which especially when you're practicing it real slow and deliberately at first, is a real big, like over the top movement. There just isn't time to make a huge one. So going back to the original point, when you're first starting, just make it big and bold and really burn it in there. And so when it's in your system, man. And then when you are going faster, it's going to happen automatically. There won't be time to make a huge movement, but that movement's going to be burned in there, and it'll really happen for you. Last one of these, 200 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. wasn't super clean on that, man. Could do with a bit of practice myself. So that's a brilliant, brilliant thing to do. My good friend and fellow drummer, John Shearer, he has this little challenge that he runs to see if anyone can play paradiddles along to AC/DC's For Those About to Rock. Is it For Those About to Rock? Yeah, For Those About to Rock. All the way through, man. It's almost impossible, but if you were going to do it, that would be the technique you'd use. I'm going to go through one last time. Remember, go real slow and go right back to the original point. When you first start doing this, go as slow as you like. I wouldn't even put the click on at first. Just make sure you can make the movements in turn. You might need to go through and just describe it out loud to yourself as you go. So Moeller downstroke, Moeller upstroke, 2 taps. Moeller downstroke, upstroke, 2 taps. Downstroke, upstroke, 2 taps. Down, up, 2 taps. Down, up, 2 taps. And just get a bit of flow going, man. I would say when you're in the territory of being able to do it around 50, 60 beats per minute, that's probably a good time to get the metronome on and get rocking. So hope that's useful. It's a brilliant, brilliant thing to have. It's a lovely little exercise because, again, it combines so much stuff, doesn't it? Your Moeller movement, your sort of quiet note control, and your speed, man. It's a brilliant one. And then, actually another thing I'll post in the description below is a video to playing paradiddles as grooves. I've got my 6 favourite paradiddle grooves. You'd need this kind of flow going, man, this sort of technique happening with all of those to get them really happening as grooves. So thanks so much for watching. I hope that was useful, and it's nice to have a little technique one every now and again. Get on the practice pad. Remember, you're never off duty. There's another great point I want to make is people come into these lessons all the time and they say, oh, I couldn't really practice this week because my kit's in the cupboard or I was away. It's absolute nonsense, man. I'm not buying it. I'll never buy it. Stop saying it. So when you go away, just take your drumsticks with you. If your kit's in the cupboard, take your drumsticks out. Ideally play on a practice pad. If not, just turn your sticks around, play on the underside of your arm. That works, man. Look, this is me practicing the drums. Look at this. I'm not on a drum kit. Getting better at doing it. Or on a tabletop. Nothing you're going to damage at home, but on a tabletop, on my shoe. Right, I practice on my shoe a lot. You can totally do this exact exercise, right? On your shoe. There's no excuses, man. Crack on, get better at playing the drums. Any questions about anything, give us a shout. Thanks so much for watching as always. Please like, share, subscribe. Please follow Mike Barnes Drums on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks to all the lovely people who buy me a coffee. And if you do subscribe and you want to get a notification every time I upload a video, which is pretty much every day at the minute, please click the little bell icon and that will happen. And if you want one cool way of supporting this channel, that's to go to my Amazon shop. Again, this is in the description. Amazon.co.uk/shop/Mike Barnes Drums. Anything you buy there is the same price that would be on Amazon anyway, but it's just all the things that I recommend. And if you do buy anything, the tiny, tiny, tiny bit of the profit comes back and helps this channel out. Thanks a million. Good luck with those paradiddles. Any questions, give us a shout. I'll see you soon.